Everyone, WatchOS 9 has officially came out in a beta form, so let's go and take a look at it on the Apple Watch SE. Now, this is definitely a smaller update, I would say, for WatchOS. I think WatchOS 8 brought a lot of stuff to the table too, but with WatchOS 9, this was a very interesting update because this actually ended up unsupporting the Apple Watch Series 3. So now I feel like a lot of developers will have a lot more room to basically kind of make the Apple Watch SE and the other Apple Watches a little bit better because they don't have to lug around this older Apple Watch. At least that's kind of the opinion that I have. Now, within WatchOS 9, the update size was about 1.1 gigabytes coming from WatchOS 8. So keep that in mind. If you're rocking an Apple Watch like this one, you want to make sure you have that much storage saved on your device before installing this one. Now, immediately for the UI, everything, I couldn't really tell too many differences. I think everything looks roughly around the same as well. If we go and click on General, we go and click on About. As you can see, WatchOS 9 is the one we're rocking right now, and I don't really see any big differences, but there are some big things on the back end that Apple did change, which I'm really happy about. So they really focused a lot on running. If you're a runner and if you're somebody who likes exercising a lot, obviously with Apple Watches, it's like the best, kind of deal if you get an Apple Watch. Well, it looks like we have a lot more capability within our running specific cycle. So within our workouts, we can go ahead and get average paces like we could before. It's instant feedback, heart rate zones we now have. And we now have new workout views, and for people who don't have Apple Watches, they now have the fitness app on their phones on iOS 16, which actually gives you a little bit of a better, interesting setup. And now it gives you a little bit of a more interesting setup. Now, another big thing that Apple went ahead and added was actually automatically transition between swim, bike, and run. So if you're somebody who is more like a triathlon person, tries going from, if you're running, if you're, doing one thing to the other, well, now it's going to be almost automatic. So it's going to be a little bit easier to go ahead and switch between those running and things, which is really cool. Now, another big thing is with medications. So now your Apple Watch can go ahead and kind of let you know which medications you need to take and at what time, and it actually notifies you and gives you a little bit of a better option there, which is really cool. Now, another big thing is within the sleep application. We talked about this last year, but essentially the Apple Watch does a great job at letting you know when, your sleep cycle and everything. So now we have a little bit more capability there too, which is really cool. We also have a few more watch faces, which is actually really interesting. So there's the Metropolitan one, and there should be a few new ones added too, so you can see new watch faces. So if we click here, let's see which ones we have. So we have astronomy, which I think we had before, lunar. I feel like we've had a lot of these, to be honest, and they're probably the same. So there are a few more ones. The portrait ones is a new one too. So we now have the ability of basically getting a portrait mode view of our Apple Watch with specific images. And I think Apple did a great job at kind of demonstrating this as well, which was really cool. Now, on the Apple Watch SE, this is technically one of the cheaper Apple Watches we have right now on the market. So this is still one of those watches that are there for you, which is really cool. We also have the AFib history. So that's another really big thing for your heart health. If you want to go and set that up, there's still family setup and everything. You can always go ahead and connect AirPods to your specific Apple Watch too. But at the end of the day, I think this is an update that I don't think is going to be as crazy, hurtful to your Apple Watch, meaning if you install the beta, I don't think it's really going to cause too many issues, but I would recommend waiting until WatchOS 9 officially comes out with the Apple Watch Series 8 next year or this year. But personally, so far from what I've tested, I think the Apple Watch SE does a pretty decent job at it, in my opinion. So that kind of covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.